Hello gang, and welcome to a quick look at The Final Take, a horror game available on Steam. At least I'm assuming it's horror. It's probably not a platformer. Settings wise, not a great amount of choice. A few preset graphics options, full screen resolutions, etc. Annoyingly, there is no way I've seen to take this irritating VHS filter out of the equation, and you'll see why that's annoying shortly. Controls, just the usual choice of... They don't actually seem to be rebindable. So let's dive on in. And let's begin at the beginning. And let us end at the ending. Yes, I'd still like to play the first chapter.
I'm just your typical girl. I come from a small town. Hell, most people can't even find it on a map.
Shut her up for a minute.
No one ever planned to leave my town, but I...
So there we go, the abandoned hospital cliché.
This hospital is a lot bigger than I thought. I hope this is the right place. Hello? Is anyone here? I'm here for an interview for a nursing position. Maybe they're just short-staffed. Or maybe there's a note telling me where someone is.
Locate the elevator. Seems simple enough. Controls are smooth enough, but
Guess I better take the elevator to the doctor's office.
another game where sprint seems to mean slightly faster hobble than you was already hobbling along at. No crouching. And no jumping.
Wow, this hospital is definitely private. The fact that it's empty and dark doesn't make it scary at all. I'll be fine. I'll just keep exploring and venture into the darkness. Nothing's gonna get me or anything. Jeez, I really need to stop talking to myself before I get put in one of these nut houses.
Well, that's going to impress the interviewer. Insulting the patients. I don't know about you, gang, but already my eyes are starting to bleed from that VHS filter. And yes, another one of these absolutely pointless torches in a horror game.
This place seems outdated. Although, I've heard it's been closed to the public since the 50s, so maybe different parts of the hospital aren't as bad as this.
Press A button, rekey. Oh, click on plug, pick it up, then click on it. Right. Normally you drag and drop when you see this. Not the first time I've seen this puzzle in a horror game either. Did we not get that right? Don't let the wires intersect. I keep losing track of my crosshair. Let's seriously, every time the crosshair's in the centre there, it goes missing against the glare of the background.
I used to play here when I was a kid.
Ooh, audio.
Probably wasn't the smartest thing, but growing up in a small town, you get your kicks where you can. It was originally part of a factory making equipment for different hospitals, chemicals, steel, medical equipment, you name it. Dad used to work in their warehouse loading boxes and working the lift. Kept food on the table at least. Then one of their main clients closed its doors, and before long, they had to slow production down just to stay afloat. Didn't work. A few years later, the warehouse closed and Dad lost his job after that. The place used to give me the chills. Like something was right over my shoulder. Like I wasn't alone. But hell, I was just a kid. It's probably just my imagination.
I remember when my family used to visit me, but as of late they've forgotten about me. I asked the nurse if she could call them for me. Never response. Then blank stare. Things have changed. I'm trapped. Can't move. Can't leave. I want to go home. Oh, this is really caning on the eyes. See, I mean, there's hardly any difference. It's one of those little irritating poxy torches that don't actually work like torches. Dark for the sake of being dark. And of course, mannequins. The big in thing at the moment in horror games, it seems. The current asset flip of choice. The mannequin. And it's just making everything super dark doesn't make a game scary, not in the slightest. I mean, Amnesia, The Dark Descent, that actually had very little darkness in it. It was a far better game. Oh, we keep catching on.
It's so dark. Good thing I have a light. God knows how many bugs are out here. Or hillbillies.
Key spotted. Well, that's a good start. I would hear by my door breathing, moaning. 2 AM every night, like clockwork. Who is she? Why does no one believe me? It's because you're loopy and you're in a nut house. You and your mate, Emperor Napoleon. Can we take a picture of it? Hello. What was that supposed to... Oh, I get it. I was supposed to be scared, wasn't I? Oh, whoa. How terrifying. I've never seen that in a video game before. Good grief. Got to be right on top of things to get into.
I kept waking up in the middle of the night choking. Like someone or something had its hands around my neck. Same feeling I had when I was younger. Like someone was watching me. So claustrophobic FOV as well, not helping any. Well, the audio seems very well done so far in the game. We'll give them credit there. The voice acting's pretty competent. The somewhat samey atmospheric soundtrack, but it's okay. Right, is this... Do I use that key we found earlier on? Q didn't say. E, F. What is she actually sucking on a phone or something? I mean, that again, it makes no sense, does it? This is clearly a modern mobile phone, so why is everything being filmed through some sort of VHS filter? We did this room, didn't we? Uh-huh. Okay, was that anything? Don't seem to be able to interact with a great amount of items here either. So far so boring. I think it was £1.60 or whatever, so I wasn't expecting the next Penumbra game, so I can't be too disappointed. Oh man, my eyes, this heavy dark red filter over everything on an already dark environment with a light that's doing very little to the way of actually lighting up anything.
That was mannequins. I didn't miss anything in here, did I? Drawers or anything. Can't interact with anything. Hey, you dummy! Help me out here. No, okay, fair enough. You stay sat sitting. I'll go for a little wander round. So, yeah, brings nothing new to the genre. Oh, the oh so spooky wheelchair that's in just about every horror game ever. I did pick a key up. I did actually pick it up, didn't I? I didn't. So not a great start. I can't find the admin office. Maybe we need to go back upstairs. No, we don't. Okay. Well, I'm kind of bored to tears already. My eyes are starting to really bleed from this. It's not one I'd be particularly recommending. They really need to add some way to turn this VHS filter off, because it is absolutely grinding. Adds atmosphere, but for the wrong reasons. The atmosphere is pain. That's just a chair leg. Alrighty, gang, I think we'll conclude this here. Can't say it brings a lot to the table. Not something I'd recommend, at least not without filter on. Certainly if you had any eyesight issues you wouldn't want to go near this. It's just too overblown. So okay, all. Typical survival horror in the cheap price bracket, probably not too long. I'm probably not going to find out because I can't see me playing too much more of this. But as ever, if you've enjoyed the video or found it useful in any way, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know you're alive. And thanks for watching. Bye now.